Hello everyone, how are you? I hope everyone is doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all wherever you are. And this is our second video for today. And today is Tuesday, August 8, 2023. And the topic for this video is about the top 3 greatest light welterweight or super lightweight 140 pounds 140 pounds. Alright, but before that, let's explain again the definition, the meaning of greatness or to be greatest. Greatness is measured through adversity. Okay, a fighter or boxer being able to bounce back, a capability of a fighter, a warrior, being able to bounce back and rise up big time to accomplish his or her mission, to accomplish the task, to achieve high under extreme pressure, even with the extreme difficulties in life. A fighter or a warrior being able to bounce back and rise up big time, okay, to achieve his or her mission in life. Okay, and then to be named or called a pound for pound greatest ever, a fighter or a boxer should have these categories. Okay, must have and needs to have these two categories. First one, a fighter, a boxer, able to accomplish extraordinary, okay, above the ordinary. Okay, he or she be able to achieve above and beyond, okay, above the normal, okay, so beyond, above and beyond, okay, extraordinary accomplishment. Okay, so let's review again from our previous videos those top 3 greatest. Okay, from the heavyweight, which the weight class is 200 plus pounds. Number 3 is Larry Holmes. Number 2 is Muhammad Ali. Number 1 is Joe Louis. Okay, next is light heavyweight, 175 pounds. Okay, top 3 greatest. Number 3, Roy Jones Jr. Number 2 is Michael Spinks. And number 1 is Archie Moore. Okay, next, the top 3 greatest middleweight fighter ever, pound for pound, 160 pounds, 160 pounds. Number 3 is Bernard Hopkins. Number 2 is Marvin Hagler. And number 1 is Sugar Ray Robinson. Okay, reminder, the description, all the details, the datas and records are written on the description. Please read the description below, okay, and all those previous videos, okay, that is being written, all the links are in the description below. Okay, now let's move on to top 3 greatest lightweight 135 pounds fighter ever. Okay, number 3 is Shane Mosley. Number 2 is Pernell Whitaker. And number 1 is Roberto Duran. Alright, now let's move to the top 3 greatest super featherweight fighter ever, pound for pound. Okay, 130 pounds, 130 pounds. Brian Mitchell, number 1. Number 2 is Azuma Nelson. And then number 3 is Gabriel Flash Elorde. Alright, then let's move on to featherweight, the top 3 greatest featherweight fighter ever, 126 pounds, 126 pounds. 126. Okay, number 1 is Salvador Sanchez. Number 2 Salvador Sanchez, number 2 and number 3. Wow, I almost forgot already. Okay. Number 2 is Willie Pep. Okay, number 1 is Salvador Sanchez, number 2 is Willie Pep, number 3 is Sandy Sadler. Okay? Alright, now let's move on to flyweight. The top 3 greatest flyweight fighter ever, pound for pound. 112 pounds, 112 pounds. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1 is Miguel Canto. Number 2 is Pascual Perez. And then the number 3, we have two number 3s, 3 Alpha and 3 Bravo. Jimmy Wilde and Pancho Villa. Okay. A little trivia. Pancho Villa and Salvador Sanchez, both of them died at age of 23. So again, the number 1 featherweight of all time, pound for pound, Salvador Sanchez from Mexico, died at age of 23. And Pancho Villa, the real name is Francisco Gilido, from the Philippines. The first world boxing champion from the Philippines is Pancho Villa, died at age of 23. Alright, and then let's move on to 105 pounds. The top 3 greatest minimum weight, okay, or straw weight or mini flyweight. 105 pounds, 105 pounds. Greatest pound for pound fighter ever. Okay, number 1. Ricardo Lopez, El Finito. Okay. By the way, he is undefeated until he retired. He retired undefeated. 51 wins, 0 loss. Okay. Ricardo Lopez, 51-0. Ricardo Lopez. And the number 2 is Ricardo Lopez. Shoot. Ricardo Lopez. Oh, shoot. Oh, let's see. Let's review again. Oh yeah, number 2 is Ivan Calderon from Puerto Rico. Yeah, Ivan Calderon did 11 title defenses. To his credit, Ivan Calderon, a defensive boxer, very elusive, very fluid like water, a mover, a great mover. And number 3 is Rosendo Alvarez, 4 title defenses. And by the way, in record, Ricardo Lopez in record breaking 22 title defenses. Imagine that, 22 title defenses. Ricardo Lopez, and against 21 opponents. 22 title defenses against 21 opponents, because that's why it's 21. There's one because he fought twice with that one person. One is a draw, that's why he got a draw, and then he beat for the in the rematch. Okay, now let's move on to our video for today, again for the second video for today, which is the greatest top 3 junior welterweight, light welterweight or super lightweight fighter ever. 140 pounds, 140 pounds. Okay, number 3, it goes to, do you know who is that? What do you think? An Australian Russian or Russian Australian. Thunder Down Under, Kostya Tszyu. Kostya Tszyu. Alright, that's our number 3. He is super great. Alright, he was undisputed during the 3-belt era: WBA, WBC and IBF. Alright? Plus ring. Super lightweight or junior welterweight titles. Okay? Why he is number 3? Is because from the meaning of greatness is measured through adversity. A fighter or a warrior being able to bounce back and rise up from his worst difficulty, even from the lowest moment of your life, then you rise up big time, bounce back, and achieve the highest goal in life. Because after he won the title, he defended it first 4 times. Okay, defended the titles 4 times, then he lost. Okay, then when he lost, he fought again, of course, and then he won again, and he defended it 8 times. So 4, then he lost in between, he won again, and then he defended it 8 times. 8 times. So 4 plus 8, so 12 title defenses. And that is Kostya Tszyu, a Russian-Australian. Thunder Down Under. Right? That's our number 3. And the second one is Aaron Pryor. Remember Aaron Pryor? Who beat the great Alexis Arguello? Yeah, Aaron Pryor. And he only had 1 loss. Aaron Pryor, that's how great. If you still remember, Aaron Pryor really called out the great Sugar Ray Leonard, because he wants to fight Ray Leonard at 147. Though Aaron Pryor is a 140-pound champion. He is a champion, not just a champion. He defended the title 10 times. Imagine that. Aaron Pryor defended his titles 10 times. Okay, that's how great he was back then. WBA and WBC super lightweight or junior welterweight or light welterweight, whatever you want to call it, 140 pounds. And the number 1 greatest pound for pound ever, 140 pounds, none other than from Mexico, El Gran Campeón Mexicano, Julio Cesar Chavez. Like Roberto Duran is the greatest lightweight, 135 pounds, Julio Cesar Chavez is the greatest super lightweight or junior welterweight fighter ever, pound for pound. Alright. He won the title from Roger Mayweather, you know, the uncle of the great legend Floyd Mayweather Jr. So Julio Cesar Chavez beat Roger Mayweather, okay? And then he defended the title, okay? 12 title defenses, 12 straight. Beat Roger Mayweather and the title, defended it 12 times, and then he lost, okay? He lost to Frankie Randall. And then in the rematch, he beat Frankie Randall again. And then he defended the title 4 times. So first title defense is 12. Then he won the title from Roger Mayweather, right? Defended it 12 times. He lost to Frankie Randall. They do a rematch. He beat Frankie Randall again in the rematch. And he defended it 4 times. So 12 plus 4. So 16 times title defenses. 16. 1-6 title defenses. And of his second reign, he beat Meldrick Taylor. So of all his 16 title defenses, he beat Meldrick Taylor at 140 pounds. Remember, Meldrick Taylor was then a champion, an undefeated champion. Not only that, Meldrick Taylor is an Olympic gold medalist, an Olympic champion. Okay, Meldrick Taylor. And of course, because Julio Cesar Chavez is great. He moved up from 140. Remember, he fought at 130 also. 130. He fought at 135. He was a champion at 130. He was a champion at 135. Now he is a champion, a unified champion to 140. WBC, pardon me, WBC and IBF. Then he moved up to 147, challenging Oscar, the Golden Boy de la Hoya. See how great Julio Cesar Chavez at his a height of 5 feet 7 inches. Julio Cesar Chavez 5 feet 7 inches, and he moved up, challenged the great Oscar de la Hoya, the young one, with an Oscar de la Hoya is 5 feet 10 inches, 5'10". Okay, Aaron Pryor is 5 feet 6 inches, 5'6". Okay, and Kostya Tszyu is 5 feet 7 inches. And also honorable mention, remember this. Terence Crawford is one of the great light welterweight champion, one of the all-time greats in the super lightweight or junior welterweight, 140 pounds. Okay, he did a 6 title defenses. Terence Bud Crawford, 6 title defenses. Okay, and of course he became first undisputed champion in a 4-belt era. Remember, Kostya Tszyu was the first and only undisputed champion in a 3-belt era. Kostya Tszyu, WBA, WBC, IBF, of course, plus the ring. While Terence Crawford, the first, because there's already a second at 140, which Joshua Taylor, right, from United Kingdom. So WBA, WBC, IBF, WBO, and then plus ring. So Terence Crawford defended his title 6 times. There you have it. So again, thank you so much for watching, and see you until next time. Okay, and again, I will say in advance that the bantamweight, pound for pound, top 3 bantamweights and the top 3 welterweights, I may be making the video maybe end of this year, 2023, or maybe end of 2024, or maybe end of 2025, for the top 3 greatest bantamweight, including the super bantamweights, 118 pounds, 122 pounds. And for the welterweights also, the 147, the top 3 greatest welterweights ever, pound for pound, 147, 154, maybe end of this year, 2023, maybe end of 2024, maybe end year of 2025. Alright, because I am waiting. There are two greatest fighter ever right now. So there you have it. Again, thank you, and be safe always. Stay blessed. Alright, share your blessings. Army strong.